Hello and welcome to the Great North Gardener. Here you can find help in starting and creating a garden for your home.
Bee balm. A perennial favourite of mine, bee balm, aka the wild bergamot, flowers in mid to late summer. This native plant is beloved by hummingbirds, bees and butterflies. Bee balm is a Native American plant not only known for its attractive scarlet flowers that bloom in the summertime, but also its fragrant foliage. The plant has a hardiness zone from 3 to 9. The slender tubular flowers are produced in 2 to 3 inch wide flower heads in June and July. Flower colours include white, pink, red, lavender and purple. And its most frequent visitors are the hummingbirds, bees and butterflies. Besides attracting pollinators, the seed heads will attract birds in the fall and winter. To give the bee balm the best start, I dug a nice hole and placed fresh compost to help the plants and roots grow. If you want to see more of my episodes, search for The Great North Gardener or subscribe.
Hello and welcome to The Great North Gardener, your go-to place for starting and creating a garden for your home. Today we're diving into the world of astilbe plants. These perennial beauties with their feathery plumes and fern-like foliage are a fantastic addition to any garden, bringing a splash of colour and a touch of elegance. So, whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, stick around. Today, we will guide you through the simple and easy steps to grow your own astilbe plants. Astilbe plants are known for their vibrant and feathery flowers. They are a great addition to any garden, adding a pop of colour and life. Now, when we talk about astilbes, we're really discussing a family of plants. There are over 25 species, all with their unique features. Some of the most popular ones include the Astilbe chinensis, with its delicate pink flowers, and the Astilbe arensi, known for its striking red blooms. What makes these plants a favourite among garden enthusiasts? Well, it's their ability to thrive in shady areas, and their feathery plumes that bloom from late spring to early summer. They can grow from 1 to 6 feet tall depending on the species, creating an impressive display of colour and texture. Astilbe plants are not just about the aesthetics though. They're hardy, resilient, and can handle cooler climates, making them a versatile choice for gardens across the globe. Now that we've understood what astilbe plants are, let's dive into how to grow them. Growing astilbe plants is quite straightforward. You only need to follow a few simple steps. Let's start with the timing. Astilbe plants are best planted in early spring or late fall. This gives them plenty of time to establish their roots before the hot, dry summer months. If you're planting in the spring, wait until the last frost has passed and the soil has started to warm. Now on to preparing the soil. Astilbe plants love rich, well-drained soil. Start by amending your garden soil with plenty of organic matter, such as compost or well-rotted manure. This will not only nourish your plants, but also improve the soil structure, promoting better drainage. Next, let's discuss planting. Dig a hole that's about twice as wide and just as deep as the root ball of your astilbe plant. Place the plant in the hole, making sure the top of the root ball is level with the soil surface. Then backfill the hole with soil, firming it gently around the base of the plant. Once your astilbe plants are in the ground, it's all about care and maintenance. These plants prefer moist soil, so regular watering is essential, especially during dry spells. However, be careful not to overwater, as this can lead to root rot. Astilbe plants also benefit from a layer of mulch around their base. This helps retain moisture, suppress weeds, and keep the roots cool during hot weather. You can use organic mulch like compost, leaf mold, or well-rotted manure. Feeding your astilbe plants is another key step. Use a balanced, slow-release fertilizer in early spring to promote strong, healthy growth. You can also add a dose of high-phosphorus fertilizer in midsummer to encourage blooming. Speaking of blooming, when can you expect to see those beautiful plumes? Well, most astilbe varieties bloom in late spring to early summer. However, with proper care, you can often enjoy a second flush of flowers in late summer or early fall. With these steps, you can ensure your astilbe plants grow healthy and vibrant. Let's quickly recap the steps we've covered today. We began our journey with understanding the astilbe plant, a beautiful perennial known for its feathery, fern-like blooms. We learnt about its different types, each unique in its own way, and how it can add a touch of elegance and vibrancy to your garden. Next, we dove into the step-by-step guide to growing astilbe plants. We started with choosing the right spot, one that offers partial to full shade, as astilbes prefer cooler conditions. Then we moved on to preparing the soil. Remember, astilbes love nutrient-rich, well-drained soil. So it's worth taking the time to enrich your soil with organic matter. Planting followed next. Plant your astilbes about 1 to 3 feet apart to give them ample space to grow. And remember, the crown of the plant should be level with or slightly below the ground. Watering appropriately is crucial. Astilbes prefer moist soil, but be careful not to overwater. Finally, we discussed the importance of mulching to retain moisture and discourage weeds. Fertilizing in the spring can also give your plants a healthy boost. If each step is done right, you can expect your garden to be graced with the elegant beauty of blooming astilbes. They'll add a touch of magic to your garden, enchanting everyone with their feathery plumes and lush foliage. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us at Great North Gardener. Follow these steps and you'll have a garden full of blooming astilbe plants in no time. Until next time, happy gardening. Hello and welcome to Great North Gardener, your one-stop shop for all things gardening. Today, we delve into the world of perennial plants, the secret to achieving year-round garden beauty. Perennials are unique. They bloom over the spring and summer, withdraw into their roots during autumn and winter, and then spring back to life when the weather warms. These incredible plants offer a constant cycle of growth and color. Without further ado, let's explore these wonderful plants that promise to add color and life to your garden all year round. To begin our journey, we'll take a look at the first 6 of our 12 perennial plants. First, let's talk about peonies. Known for their opulent blooms and lush foliage, peonies are the showstoppers of any garden. They require full sun and well-drained soil to thrive. The best part, these plants are incredibly durable, and once established, they can bloom for 100 years or more. Next up, we have salvia, a diverse group of plants known for their vibrant flowers and fragrant leaves. They love the sun and are drought-tolerant, making them perfect for those hot, dry areas in your garden. Plus, they're a favorite among hummingbirds and butterflies, bringing life and movement to your outdoor space. Coneflowers, also known as echinacea, are a gardener's dream. Their colorful, daisy-like flowers are not only beautiful, but also attract bees and butterflies. These plants appreciate the sun and are tolerant of drought and poor soil conditions. Daylilies are another fantastic perennial choice. With their strappy leaves and trumpet-shaped flowers, they add a touch of elegance to any garden. They're adaptable to a range of soil conditions and light levels, making them a versatile addition to your green space. Lavender, with its recognizable scent and purple flowers, is a must-have in any garden. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil. Not only does it add a burst of color, but its aroma also creates a calming atmosphere. Finally, we have hostas. These shade-loving plants are known for their lush, heart-shaped foliage. They're low maintenance and come in a variety of sizes and colors, making them a versatile choice for your garden. In summary, these plants not only add beauty to your garden, but also bring benefits such as attracting pollinators, being low maintenance, and offering a variety of colors and textures. Each plant has its unique features and care instructions, allowing you to create a garden that is diverse, beautiful, and most importantly, tailored to your specific needs and conditions. So why not give these perennials a try? Your garden will thank you. Moving on, let's discover the remaining 6 of our 12 perennial plants. First up, the vibrant asters. These star-shaped flowers come in a variety of colors from white to deep purple. They bloom in late summer and fall, filling your garden with a burst of color. To care for asters, ensure they have full sun and well-drained soil. The benefit? These plants attract beneficial insects to your garden, promoting a healthy ecosystem. Next, we have the black-eyed Susan. These golden yellow flowers with dark centers are a sight to behold. They thrive in full sun and well-drained soil. The bonus? They're drought-resistant, making them a low-maintenance addition to your garden. The third plant on our list is the Russian sage. With its silvery foliage and lavender-like flowers, it adds an ethereal touch to any garden. It prefers full sun and well-drained soil. Interestingly, its aromatic leaves are deer-resistant, protecting your garden from unwanted visitors. The sedum, our fourth plant, is a robust perennial that comes in a variety of shapes and sizes. They're drought and heat tolerant, needing only full sun and well-drained soil. The catch? These plants are a magnet for butterflies, adding a touch of whimsy to your garden. Moving on to phlox. These fragrant flowers bloom in clusters and come in a wide range of colors. They prefer full sun to partial shade and moist, well-drained soil. The upside? They're perfect for filling in gaps in your garden and add a lovely fragrance. Finally, we have the yarrow. This hardy plant with its tiny, tightly packed flowers can survive in a variety of soil conditions. It's drought tolerant and grows best in full sun. The advantage? Its vibrant flowers can brighten up any corner of your garden. These perennial plants provide a myriad of benefits, from being drought resistant to providing beautiful fall colors, making your garden a sight to behold all year round. To wrap up, let's quickly recap the perennial plants we've explored today. We've journeyed through 12 different perennial plants, each with its own unique features, care instructions, and benefits. From the low-maintenance daylily to the fragrant lavender, each plant brings its own charm to your garden. The vibrant colors of the coneflower, the hardy nature of the hosta, and the resilience of the black-eyed Susan all contribute to a garden that thrives throughout the year. With these perennial plants in your arsenal, you're well on your way to creating a garden that offers year-round beauty. Thank you for joining us at Great North Gardener, and happy gardening.
Hello and welcome to the Great North Gardener. Here you can find help in starting and creating a garden for your home.
How-to guide, designed for those eager to learn about different herbs and their uses. Today, we're delving into the vibrant world of herb gardening, a rewarding venture that goes well beyond being a delightful pastime. It's about savoring the joy of nurturing life from a seed and experiencing the satisfaction of adding homegrown flavors to your culinary creations. Herb gardening is a journey of discovery that will introduce you to a myriad of fragrant, flavorful, and healthful herbs, each with its own unique story and use. Our guide aims to simplify this journey for you, breaking down the process of starting a herb garden into clear, easy-to-follow steps. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a greenhorn, we promise you'll find something of value here. So, with anticipation tingling in the air, let's roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty. Now let's dive into the 4 essential steps to starting your very own herb garden. The first step to starting your herb garden is choosing the right herbs. Now this is where the fun begins. It's all about personal preference. Do you love the fresh scent of basil in your pasta? Or perhaps the tangy zing of mint in your tea? Maybe it's the earthy touch of rosemary on your roast that gets your heart racing. You see, there's an herb for every culinary delight, but it's not just about your taste buds. Consider the uses of these green wonders. Parsley, for instance, is not just a garnish, it's also packed with vitamins. And let's not forget their healing properties, like chamomile's soothing effects. Now, climate plays a crucial role too. Some herbs adore the sun, while others thrive in the shade. It's essential to research each plant's specific needs. Choose herbs that will love living in your local weather conditions. Once you've chosen your herbs, it's time to move on to the next step, selecting the perfect location. The second step in your herb gardening journey involves selecting the perfect location. This is a critical step, as your herbs will need a spot that basks in a good amount of sunlight. Most herbs thrive with 6 to 8 hours of sunlight per day, so an area that catches the morning sun would be ideal. But sunlight isn't the only factor to consider. Good soil is the foundation of a thriving garden. Opt for a location with rich, well-draining soil. If the soil in your garden isn't up to par, don't worry. You can always improve it with organic matter, or you can opt for container gardening. Containers or pots offer a great deal of flexibility. They allow you to control the soil quality and easily move your plants around to catch the sun or avoid harsh weather. Plus, they add a decorative touch to your garden or patio. Now that you've picked the perfect spot, let's move on to the planting process. The third step is all about getting your hands dirty. It's planting time. Planting herbs can be done in 2 ways, starting from seeds or from pre-grown plants. If you're using seeds, plant them at a depth of 2 to 3 times their width. For pre-grown plants, dig a hole twice as wide as the root ball and place the plant in, ensuring the top of the root ball is level with the soil surface. Remember, each herb needs its personal space to grow, so plant them far enough apart to allow for growth and ensure they receive adequate sunlight. Watering is key too. After planting, give them a good soak, but be careful, overwatering can be just as harmful as underwatering. Regular care, like pruning and weeding, will keep your herb garden thriving. Check on them often, and they'll reward you with lush, aromatic foliage. With your herbs happily planted, let's move on to the final step, maintaining your herb garden. The final step to a flourishing herb garden is maintenance. The key to keeping your herbs healthy and productive lies in regular watering, diligent pruning, and timely harvesting. Watering is essential, but remember, moderation is key. Overwatering can lead to root rot, which can be fatal for your herbs. As a rule of thumb, water when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. Pruning, or cutting back the plants, is a practice that not only keeps the herbs looking neat, but also encourages new growth. Regularly pinch back the tips of your herbs to promote bushier and more productive plants. Harvesting is not just about enjoying the fruits of your labor, but it also stimulates further growth. Harvest frequently, but never take more than a third of the plant at a time to ensure it continues to thrive. With these steps, you're well on your way to having a lush, productive herb garden. And there you have it, the 4 essential steps to starting a herb garden. First, it's all about choosing the right herbs, ones that suit your needs and your culinary palate. Then, it's about finding the perfect location, a spot with just the right amount of sunshine. Next, we get our hands dirty with planting, laying down the roots for a flourishing garden. Lastly, the art of maintaining your garden, keeping your herbs healthy and vibrant. Remember, gardening is a journey, so take your time, enjoy the process, and before you know it, you'll have a beautiful, functional herb garden to be proud of.